Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Blind Play Amnesia. I'm Ultima Mantoid, and honestly...
How are things coming? You seem to have found all the ore pieces used in the transfer. Go to the choir and find the rest.
Yes, sir. I'm running low on boxes. I have to act quickly. In court, the Order of the Black Eagle spew their politics at each other while I sit quietly in place, willfully forgotten. Once in a while, someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent cower before regaining their senses. They all know I am the one and the same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers to found this great order. I've seen them take their fathers' places, and they too will grow old and pass away, while I remain the same, aged not by time, but by anguish. Okay. Cool story, bro. Oh good, tinderbox. It's so freaking dark. Let's see. Agrippa channels Wire. Wire taunts me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reason for my efforts, and still he insists on me releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa as he is, and has been for centuries, my only link to the worlds beyond. Wire claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first so he too can help. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige, but how am I to part from him if my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I have seen their deception. Optimism is a most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Wire told me to feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer, vitae, and tempter. The poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer if I can find the internal gland from a large specimen. The choir seems to be a fertile ground for this sort. I should then be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. The vitae could be extracted as usual from my agonized human victim's blood. I just need large amounts to distill it properly. Wait, I got the blood already. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Tempter, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. So simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong. I believe it's a property of the secretion in the water-dwelling cairn. That's the invisible thing. I will have to address Wire with this, as he will have to supply me with a host. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. Uh-huh. So that's what the well is useful for. Choir entrance. Something died inside of him that day. Watching that man slip away was more than his mind was willing to handle. At least it's well lit. More torture rooms. You can reach it. Alright. Yeah, there's some dark arts going on for sure. After the men had secured the prisoner, the ritual began. Not sure what they could have possibly done. Nothing in this room. So, yeah, there's no boxes, so.
15th of August, 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry, no time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry. Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Take the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come. Please, I didn't do anything. Paint the man, cut the lines. Paint the man, cut the lines. Please, the man cries. Now you see. I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain.
Okay, now what?
Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
Rose hips. Or the Damascus rose. That's what that is. That's not blood. That's been rose hips this whole time. I kind of feel dumb now. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Body. And he's got the thing painted on him. And it's cut. And another one. How come I missed these when I was...
Help her. Find a way.
Choir, main hall. Such filth, he thought. Good men can safely cheer their departure, as they are nothing but a burden to mankind. They shall not be missed. Where the...
What are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
hardly see. I want to know where the fuck I am. This is... There's like a fog. I'm gonna mess with that in a moment. I have a feeling that's a form of an Iron Maiden. I thought so. And yeah, I just jumped. Yep, I was right. That's a form of an Iron Maiden. The forger stood absolutely still. The casket had been closed, but a faint light made its way inside. A myriad of spikes pointed at him, glittering as they waited for his body to slip just for a moment. His knee jerked and he felt blood trickle down his leg. In pain, his head fell slightly forward. It took him a while to realize his eye had ruptured and begun to leak. You know, I'll be completely honest with you. I totally just fucked myself, didn't I? That's kind of awesome. Yeah, the Iron Maiden was one of my favorite torture devices that I read upon. Just something about it. Why can't I? Oh, that's weird. But just something about it was just sinister. It's also really well known. Really? Come on. Get your vision back. But just something about it. It's actually a rather famous torture device. It's one of those that somehow got to be well known throughout history. Ah, yes. The orb. My sanity is... He's fucking insane. Sanity is dropping like crazy and I'm getting hard to control. So I'm gonna wait right here for a moment. So I'm gonna give it a moment here and try and restore some of my sanity. Because I know it's all like ... and I'm like going crazy here, but at least I'm not all like hard to control at the moment. So recover from this. This place goes up a long way. What the fuck, really? Choir entrance. Okay. I'm gonna come back to the entrance real quick. Okay, I'm starting to get some of my sanity back. But honestly, I'm not sure. This place is just absolutely enormous. Alright. We'll go this way this time. Are you fucking joking me? Run! God! Fucking hell. Where was he? I can't even see in there. What the... Where was he? But somehow I lived. He didn't just kill me in one hit. Okay. Well, that's good to know. That he moved. This place is just so damn big. Okay. He's gone for the moment. Honestly, haven't a clue where I'm going. But obviously, I'm working my way there.
The wheel is good for keeping your victims still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
Oh God, the wheel. Oh, the wheel. This is possibly one of the most horrific torture devices ever created. Just based on the principle. You see that hammer? The person was tied to the wheel, like up there. And what would happen was you would bash their limbs in between the ridges of the wheel. I'll pick that up in a moment because I know what's going to happen if I pick it up. I don't see any The murderer's limbs were tied to the spokes of the wheel. They turned the wheel slowly, but with intent, so the rope secured around his leg stretched and cracked the bone. He no longer had the strength to scream. The two men looked at each other knowingly and took a hammer and struck the victim's chest in a final act of mercy. Nothing behind it, though. But alright, I'm gonna have to pick up this last piece of orb. This isn't the last one, but I'm gonna end the video here. So I will see you guys next time. I'm Ultimate Mantoid, and this is Let's Play Amnesia. Until next time, take care and have fun.